40 knots. It's not bad. Have I seen the Kid Akami post? I mean, Kid Akami's been re-added to the game for like 10 months. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Plus they did remove friendly fire, so I think that was the biggest issue with it. People would throw shitloads of torps and then they'd end up killing their friends. Can I do something with the Holland? Probably not. Wouldn't be against a Kleber, wouldn't be against a Daring. You know what would actually be really nice to be a Vampire? Vampire 2 would be fucking great. What do I think about the torpedo detection upgrade? For what? For a battleship? I mean, ideally when you play your battleship, you're playing in a way that you've got teammates in front of you or around you, so they should be able to tell you, hey, there's torps coming, right? The only time you should get surprised by torps is if you're out in the middle of nowhere just waiting to get wrecked. Like, that's the thought. Cruisers can use it too? I mean, I suppose a cruiser could use it. What would they use it for? Because if they're not using concealment, then they're probably at long range distance shooting anyway. If they are using concealment, they probably want to be up close and personal, which means they need concealment to get into position as opposed to the torp module to protect them from torps. You can put it on all ships? Really? I didn't know that. It's interesting. Austin, Petro, triple battleship, Summers, Haragumo. There's not much reason to use it on a CV because you're very rarely actually controlling the CV.
Action stations.
Where you going? Let's go into Charlie. Summers, Haragumo, Petro has radar. Austin could really fuck us up during a radar from a Petro. It's only going to be about 17-18 seconds, but that's still 10 seconds for an Austin to dump a clip into us. That could be particularly unpleasant. Yoshino, Slava, Thunder, Conqueror. So we don't have any contest power other than us. Where would the Austin be right now? Maybe about here?
Smoke generator started.
Probably dead to the Thunderer or the Austin, maybe?
Torpedoes, direct front. Smoke
All that
screen
shit
set.
misses. He lost a hell lot of health, but they're gonna lose. Hopefully, they're gonna lose a DD. I can land my fucking shots. One more, come on.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Oh, no torps yet. I feel like he's dead. He's dead.
Enemy destroyer foundered. Off to a great start.
Crows.
We have 30,000 destroyer damage already, so that's cool. Don't know where the Montana is. Austin could be lingering around here, which could really hurt. But I don't know. I don't remember seeing like a rainbow of doom and destruction from an Austin. Where the fuck is this guy?
That's how it's done.
There he is. How you doing? So once this Hydro's down, we're at extreme danger from the Summers, because even though he's hurt, he is
Engine
hurt.
boost deactivated.
We get outspotted by him, and with Thunderer, Austin, Thunderer, we don't have the health pool to be able to just eat shell after shell after shell. Okay, cool. So we have some information there. Austin might have swung around, but RPF is on the Thunderer, so the Austin's over here. I don't know where the Summers is, but this is the closest to us, so the Summers is out there probably. Vampire versus Petro Montana. I don't know how that one goes. Eventually the Thunder is going to keep bailing, right?
Concentrate
Austin
fire on the
torps?
enemy warship.
Does the Austin have torps? Hydro in 55. Oh, okay. Now he's over here. I'm really wondering where the Summers is, but Thunder might have just committed. Are they fucking gonna play all terrified and shit? Summers is over that way. Fine. Go deal with that shit so these guys can get off the rock. Okay. Austin is a problem. One that I cannot deal with, so I'm not going to. This dude's just kind of like waiting it out for nothing. Come on. I heard you were
Engine boost
fast.
Activated. That was a great battle.
Come on. Where's this dome? Where is he? He's got to be all the way down there or something. So I'm going out into the middle of nowhere to deal with this asshole because these dudes are just waiting to get torped.
Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative indeed. That is correct. So... everything is slow compared to a Colbert? Yeah, everything is slow compared to planes, so... come on. Yoshino's dead to the Summers. Just like all the way fucking down there. Jesus Christ, guys, why are you there? What strategic interest does this have? You're scared of a Thunderer pulling around? Come on! Whatever. Might lose A. Son of a bitch. What a hero.
Engine boost deactivated.
Whatever. Fuck off.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Austin hopefully dies to the Slava. Nope. Austin has 32 mil, so... Any luck? Any chance? Any possibility? No? Shit.
Our victory is in sight. Smoke generator started.
Cool. Well, we do have caps over there, which is actually pretty neat.
Smoke screen set.
Come on, turrets. Austin's gonna chase me down to the edge of the earth, so at least we can get some resets in there, piss him off. And then we'll have this dude chase us all the way down here. Maybe they hold this? Probably not. Wouldn't that be cool, right?
Engine boost activated.
So we are located, so if he wanted to lease time, he would be in this area, right? So he'd want to turn in and cut us off. Try to force him south. At this point,
retreat now! Do not let the enemy take the area.
that's all you guys gotta do. You don't have to rush out here like fucking He-Man. Whatever. As long as they just hold this. Just back up, dude. Just back up.
Retreat now!
3 battleships, bro. 3. Nipped him. That's cool, right? This dude's so fucked. Still have the 2 caps. Conqueror lives for a minute 20, we don't die. But 3 battleships, unlikely that's gonna happen. Do we outspeed in Austin? Possible. Thunderer gets the kill. That's gonna take us up even longer. They're gonna be minute 40.
All stations retreat!
Engine boost deactivated.
The minute 16. It's probably a minute. He might touch Charlie. They don't touch B. What do I think of the Khabarovsk? I don't know. I haven't played the Kaba.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Affirmative. All forces, capture that area.
Because this is still a minute. He's about to step on Charlie. That'll jump to 30 seconds, but 30 seconds is too long.
Retreat now!
Please don't die. Okay. Interesting. Lost 2 ships to the Summers and slipped away with 300 health. That's painful. That's painful. Hello, Minisir. Yeah, said it in all chat. Yeah, whoops. Thought I might like the Kaba since it's a hard-hitting gunboat. I've thought about grinding the line to see what it's like. In general, people say the Khabarovsk is not good, so I don't know. I think its detection is around as bad as the Kleber. It doesn't go as fast as the Kleber, and its guns don't have the same range as the Kleber. But it can have a smoke or a heal. So it's got that, plus it's got an armor plate on it that's not insignificant for destroyer fights. So, could actually be pretty cool. But I haven't ground the line. 133. Only Elbing has improved pen angles. I think the Daring also has improved pen angles. I think it has short fuse AP. As well, maybe the Druid does as well. I wonder if the Daring does. I think it might. Where did I see that? At the proships.ru or something? Pretty sure ships, British Daring. Does it say? Rotation speed, caliber, ricochet angle, 60 to 67.5. So it does. Daring has improved pen angles on its AP. So Daring does, and then the Elbing does, or so the British DD line does, and the German higher caliber line does. And I don't think any other tech tree lines do. You can't put a range upgrade on the Kaba? Why not? What prevents you from putting a range upgrade on the Kaba? Is it not allowed or something? This is gonna suck. You simply can't. As in, like, it's just, you don't have the choice on the ship? Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Stations.
Oh no, here we go. It's a ship killer. Oh no, here we go. Alright, well, we've got a Moskva. Terry's got a Worcester. Immelman sieges what? Probably seizes our Montana.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
You are the anti-aircraft fire support. We're against a Smolensk and a Gearing. Smolensk's actually pretty fucking scary. I think a Smolensk, if it's landing just like all of its shells, can actually kill us in a radar window. Especially if we're flat-footed.
Good show.
Should you get the Immelman with your coal or no? I think it's a cool ship. It's frustrating at times because it lacks, everything is broadside. There's no bombs that can go in at a different angle. It's just, it's all broadside. Don't really know what he was trying to turn in for. Maybe he wanted to get closer to shoot down planes? Torps out for the Montana.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Montana.
Acknowledged.
Well, he might light the Daring for the moment, but like with the Des Moines, Austin and stuff, bro, you gotta get out of there.
Get back. Get back.
It's gonna get trapped on the island and killed.
Denied.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Engine boost activated. Torpedoes astern.
Petro's over there. Yeah, I love you too. I don't know. Well, Smolensk is over here.
Problem solved, sir.
You can't push this. Daring's dead.
Get back.
Please don't die. What the fuck? Where the hell is the small in there? Interesting. Random.
How it's done.
Random but appreciated.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Have to go dark. He will work on the Des Moines, but I mean like... For...
Get back.
Come on, man. How are you supposed to push into that?
Get back.
You don't win this fight. Please stop pushing.
Engine boost deactivated.
Alright, well, that resolved, which is pretty cool. Moskva's got his hydro up. Don't know where the hell the Petro is. Smolensk is going to be doing some weird stuff over here. He might come back and kill the daring. Can you get out? Daring dude.
Requesting support. Affirmative.
Jesus.
Torpedoes, direct front.
No, no.
Retreat now. Get back.
Stop going fucking forward.
Acknowledged.
Can you radar?
I need intelligence data. All stations retreat.
Oh, there's the Petro. Cool. Austin's pulling up. Also cool. So we get hard pinched here. There we go. Now we know where the Austin or the Smolensk is. Oh, Jesus.
Requesting support.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Five click maybe? Cool. So at least we get out of that. Alright, these guys are gonna need to push. Try to help him there. Might take shots from the Yamato. It's the radar from the no, radar from the Smolensk actually.
Engine boost activated.
Roger.
He starts shooting pretty soon. Although maybe he's worried about the Moskva.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
He's torping the Moskva.
Concentrate fire on the smoke generator started.
Here's where he pulls into my Hydro after killing the Moskva. Or no, running away. Oh yeah!
Well done, Commander.
Okay,
Smoke
there's
screen set.
Petro radar, but I don't think that matters. It's already down even, so yeah, it definitely doesn't matter.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Just hug the fucking island, dude.
Get back.
Fire, please. Starting to reverse.
I need support.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Engine boost deactivated.
He's going after the Moskva, not me, so that's something. Although he might soon. I think he put out, yeah, he damage conned. I think at this point he starts going for like a ram or something. I mean, guess. I might not have led the torps enough if he wants to ram.
On Neptune's beard.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
He's still looking at somebody else, so... Oops.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Implement should kill the Moskva before he kills him, but...
Get back.
Okay, so we lose Alpha. 46 seconds. Does he die in 40 seconds? Or does our Petro die in 40 seconds? These things are possible. If I can get here fast enough to help out, he's probably got, yeah, his damage con is running. We can see the little fire extinguisher,
Stations.
smoky stuff. 22 seconds. That'll be the kill. So me and the Daring are shooting this guy. Well, actually, I guess that is correct. I should be shooting for like this. This little part right there. That's fine. Hey, Roz. Okay. Ah. That felt like a lot. It's good to see. Good to see Bisco. Not so good to see him on the other side. Congrats. Congrats on getting the Elbing. She's a cool ship. I don't have her, but I did play her once, and I enjoyed the experience. You figured out why you're bad at the Lexington, 14.5 detection with slow planes. So you end up either low damage with no influence or dead if you push up the map. That was one of the reasons why I have this, if I can find it. Because I always liked having more faster, healthier, stealthier, because I found pulling that like 1.5 kilometers off that detection just made things feel better. But since Hidden Menace is not, you know, working very well, then yeah, it's maximum range, so it comes down to, you know, what you can do. You've got a heavy amount of damage when you show up, but it takes you a while to get there, and that can be pretty brutal. All right, well, we're matched on that. Nevsky, Des Moines, possibly Minotaur radar.
General quarters.
The fuck? Anyone going A? Well, hopefully me, I guess. Oh, no, that's A. I don't know where he's going, so we could double up on mid and try to push that, maybe. Is he just AFK? Well, I guess maybe I try to figure out where to commit to. Maybe that's what I'll do. Push mid, see if we can spot anything over here, and then swing to B or swing to C. They're located, though. RPF's on that line. Come on, dude.
Teammate, I need your support.
Just point out this dude's AFK in case other people haven't noticed. This can be sort of rough. might be doing the same thing I'm doing. I do have a Des Moines in my back pocket. He would probably be lit then, so probably there. See if maybe I can get to this position. Give me a pretty aggressive hydro. Oh. There's our little friend.
Enemy cruiser detected.
So many friends. Shoots again. There we go, cool. Fun. So, can we make plays here? Possibly? I have 2 minutes worth of hydro. Which is potentially not shit.
Torpedoes to starboard.
So, Captain Friendman is either looking to bully me, probably looking to bully me, so I brace for impact here.
Engine boost activated.
Still a Nevsky out there, though. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of not much happening there. Okay, Nevsky's wide. That's cool.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Engine boost deactivated.
Might be a kill.
Critical engine damage.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Okay.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I think we died to that. Could have just accelerated. Oh, we canceled each other out. Shouldn't have died to that. Could have accelerated. Daring, no. Suppose I could derp around with this. But what is this? Because I have this set up for the Holland. I don't have this set up as a Smallland build. But I suppose I could change it. Question is, do I take concealment? Knowing me, the answer is yes. Probably end up doing that, but that loses a heal. Loses RPF. Would this be additional radar time? That's an additional radar, it's an additional heal, it's an additional speed boost. We lose 10% open water gunboating. We lose radio location, which is a lot. What could I give up for radio location? Probably just lose the 10% action time on the radar. Well, if I take out BFT, I still don't have a single point. I still don't have a fourth point to get radio location. I'd have to lose either Last Stand or Consumable Expert or Superintendent. I mean, it might be that I don't use the fourth heal, so Superintendent might not be necessary. I'd like RPF, I'd also like Fearless Brawler. But I'll play it like this. We'll see what we can do. Yes. Should have perma? Yeah. Radar upgrade, yes. It's all correct. So 6.1. So we're not the sneakiest of sneaky, but we've got the ability to maneuver about and kind of cap, which is, you know, good. Well, BFT is also for the AA, because we can't AA spec like a Holland can. So you don't have defensive fire to double down on it, basically. So it gives me a little bit more anti-air pressure in case we do get a CV, because I don't have smoke. But it also gives me more gun output. So would I suggest the concealment module for the Lexington? Less planes, but it might keep your hull alive? Why would you lose your hull? You lost your CV in 7 out of 9 matches. You're still in a Shikaku mindset, you guess. Why are you losing your hull? Are you trying to move up aggressively because you feel the planes are too slow? Like, if you have a larger throw weight, say you've got a 15% larger throw weight, well then theoretically, if you've got a 15% longer distance to travel, then it ends up working out the same, right? So if you show up in the Shikaku and you come out and you do 10,000 damage, and you show up in the Midway or the Lexington, and you show up a little later but you do 12,000 damage, well, it evens out. You don't have to push up aggressively like that. I mean, concealment's not a bad choice. It just means you have less resources to work with, because you have 2 less planes of each type at the start of the match. And you regen a little slower. Not that you couldn't do it, but the question is, how are you going to make it work for you? Because if all you're going to do is just position 1 kilometer closer to the front, does it matter? Who cares? As compared to having 9 additional planes over the course of the match? I mean, 9 additional planes over the course of the match is probably pretty nice, especially if you're having trouble losing planes. You You think you're used to playing the Shikaku and the Indomitable, try to move your hull up, but you can't fall back if you're getting pushed back. Yeah, so if you push up in the Indomitable, you have an armored deck. So you could bounce shells coming in, you could take some damage, because the Brits are a little rough and tumble like that. If you're pushing up in the Shikaku, you have some concealment, so you're not necessarily going to get fucking wrecked, because you might not be spotted. So these are good things, you know, that's useful for you. The Lexington doesn't work that way. Every nation is different. So pushing forward in the Lexington, unless you're going to hide behind an island, you're going to start taking shots from ships, from surface ships, if you start getting lit. So when you see me play a US carrier, I'm usually about 1 to 1.5 grid squares away from the front line in case I have to turn out and bail. Because sometimes you have to turn out and bail. You know, a carrier is designed to operate at range.
Battle starts.
If you're pushing up aggressively, that's usually the sign of a damage farming CV, because you just want to get in there. You want to fuck stuff up. You want to... Okay, sure, but you don't have to. The question is, how are you being impactful? Do you have to get really close to the match so you can hit to like feel like you're doing something? Or are you trying to find the places where you can be influential, even if it might be a little less constant? It is all part of figuring out new ship. That is true. Like when I was playing the IGN Torp line, like I spent probably a good 8 to 12 hours being really upset because it's like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And even still, as you know, I got used to playing it and started performing more, it's still fucking, it's still punishing. It's still unpleasant. 12 knot, 12 kilometer torps. We might get pinched. I mean, he turns in, right? Yeah, he turns in. Try to work with the Vampire 2, see if we can clean up something there, and maybe we can try to make plays. No idea if that's gonna happen. Well, he saw us. So, not detected. He might have torped. Probably not. Why are we RPF'd? Oh. Because daring. Interesting. We don't have shots on that though, right? No. And Smolin. Jesus, everybody's up here. So many friends. It's a party. Hopefully they can drop the Nevsky. Yeah, this dude's having a real shit day.
I need intelligence data. Teammate, I need your support.
You need to pop your hydro. Does he already have it up? I drew up, dude. Smolin radar is up for a moment.
I need intelligence data.
Dash it all.
Like... yeah, that's... it's a little over committee there, friend. Radar goes down soon. Interesting.
Engine boost activated. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Go dark fairly soon, I think. Smallin's playing safe.
Engine
Yeah, that
boost
doesn't matter.
deactivated.
Shima, Stalin, Henry. That's a problem. That's not good.
Get back! Get
Torpedoes
back!
to starboard.
Get back!
Stop moving forward into torps. Stop moving forward into torps. Where are you going? I don't know where they're going. Okay, so can we make a play on the Shimakaze? Can we make plays on this? Marceau is low, Smalland is low. Daring is kind of hurt. If we can make plays off this shit, that could be cool. I don't have speed boost for a moment. I need their guns in the fight before I engage something. Shima's probably down there. Good hits. Can we hit a Marceau open water at fucking 10 clicks? No, but we can fuck this bitch up. That is something we can do.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Engine boost activated. The ship is on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Problem solved, sir.
Should be a kill.
The ship is on fire.
Sexy. Might get lit by that. Probably don't burn out here. Well, now we do.
Critical engine damage.
I guess he's hydroed, maybe?
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Engine boost deactivated.
No. I thought these torps were supposed to be fast, huh? Great. Come on, you sluggish piece of shit. Fucking move. Another heal in a minute. I have too much fucking health. I mean, theoretically, is there smoke there? Maybe? Henry is dead. Or Henry killed our dude.
The enemy is about to win.
30 seconds on a heal. We have anything that we can do. No. But I have to try to do something. I just don't know what the fuck I can do. Well, this is about to be the last... This is the last bit of health I have to give. If these guys push up, because, I mean, win harder and stuff. I mean, Petro's got full health. Don't throw that away. Alright, so his radar is about to be back up. Ready to shoot me. And set up with cover here to duck in when he shoots me. And there's really nothing there's nothing to do. Good news is Smolin showed up.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
I mean, we traded a little better than we could have expected. That's cool, right?
Enemy cruiser sighted.
And now we die to the Stalin. Yep.
Torpedoes astern. The ship is on fire.
Yeah, we lost the other one too. It's close. It's like, okay, you radar and I'm gonna smoke. It's a 20-second radar. Like, what are you expecting to do? They have a radar as well, man. Like, you need to have your hydro on because there's 3 fucking TDs and there's probably torps coming at you. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I'll play it again. We'll see what happens. So many DDs. What's up, Sconce? Guess I'm a grind rank. Randoms are terrible right now. Everybody complains about this one-sided stomp stuff, but I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Kleber, Gearing, where's Shimikaze, Smolin? So similar, although we have more gun pressure. Small, similar kind of. Where do we go? Where do we try to make this work? There's a bunch of DC and DDs. Marceau is a good counter. I don't have the Marceau. I mean, I guess I could buy it, but I don't have the Marceau. Hello. Hello. I'm probably gonna say this wrong, but hello, ad Grazia de Grazi. Maybe close-ish. Hello. My name is Escant. Hello. I mostly play carriers, but carriers are a little awkward right now. So, one, there's not quite a lot of carriers in the ranked queue, so that's problem number A. And then problem number B is that carriers don't interact very well with DDs, and you can see that almost half the team are destroyers, so it starts getting a little awkward. From players to players. Oh, okay. Grazia di Grazi. Okay, I think ish. I don't know. Rar. But it's good to see you. What do you do? Who are you? What do you play? Where are you from? What's your gig? Feel free to introduce yourself to the folks on the channel. Hey, Mr. Zoo. A CC from EU. Well, what's up? I don't think I've seen you in a while, Mr. Zoo version 2. Oh, okay. So the Kleber is in Charlie.
Teammate, I need your support.
Roger.
As long as he's ready.
Engine boost activated. Torpedoes to port.
We outmove those with our afterburner.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Oh. Small Hindi. I think we traded pretty well. We did 12, we took 3. I think that's positive.
Engine boost deactivated.
How's ranked? Ranked is awkward, man. Ranked has been kind of tough. Tried playing carrier, but there's a lot of destroyers, and carriers kind of got nerfed against destroyers, and it's like I'm waiting for people to try to make some kind of have some kind of impact against the DDs that are happening, and they just don't. It's like, man, this is kind of brutal. All right, well, we get to see them. Kleber is still around. I just don't know where he is. So here's something I might do. I might actually pop radar going in to see, because I don't really want this dude YOLOing me around the corner. 45 seconds till we have a speed boost. Let me just pop this for information. See if he's on these islands or if he well and truly bugged out. Looks like he bugged out. He might commit in. Alright, well, I don't know where the Kleber has gone, but now I know where the Kleber has gone.
Requesting support.
How's Henry trading? He's trading okay.
Enemy destroyer detected.
actually go dark because we're out of range.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, European boats are sluggish as all hell.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
So he's having a rough day.
Engine boost activated.
Don't fire at your allies.
Fuck off.
Don't fire at your allies.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, so he had a real bad day. Plus now we've got a Hindi that's getting real aggressive.
Problem solved, sir.
I don't really want to go behind enemy lines, but I would like if other people made plays somewhere. Okay. I mean...
Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Okay. Come on, guys. Make something happen. Like, please? Please? He's getting dunked. Okay, cool. Please? This is hydro's down. That's good, right?
Thank you. Torpedoes to starboard.
That's the Hindi. There's the Hindi.
Critical engine damage.
Maybe. Who knows, man? That's a really tight spread. Oh well. Oh. Okay. Stuff's kind of happening. He's probably about to die. Yeah. Well, it's a lot against 2. He said your team lost 2 ships to the enemy. I don't know. Rawr. I don't know what to do, man. I guess I could go back to carrier. It's just like, is it gonna matter? Is it gonna do anything? Just don't know. You do something stupid here, maybe? What's this like? As long as we're throwing away points, why not, right? What is this? Smoke? Point left. Don't care about any of that. Warp speed is good. I mean, yeah, probably this. Then again, we don't have RPF, which kind of need. What would that leave us with? 1 point. 1 point doesn't mean shit. Drop Adrenaline Rush. I have on my Yu Yang captain. Or not Yu Yang. Shimakaze or whatever. Need this for detection purposes. All that shit's fine. I mean, at this point, all I'd be able to do is flood if I take that. There's some talk about the stock rocket planes being better for Midway. There's nothing magic to it. We had such a good trade in the beginning. We had such a good trade. We did like 13,000 damage and we took 3. And it just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. Yeah, it's nothing special, War Store. It's not. There's times where it's like, there are times when it feels like, oh, maybe we're missing something here. Like some people take the stock torpedo planes on the Midway because theoretically they aim a little faster. Sure, but they don't have the same alpha. They don't really have much better performance characteristics. They just aim faster by a small margin. So just learn how to aim with the upgraded torpedoes and then just use the upgraded torpedoes. Isn't the same fire chance as the Bearcat? Everything from the stock to the upgraded HVARs is the same, except for speed. You go a few knots faster, you have 60 more health per plane, and the regen time is a little different. The only thing that I noticed in the training room, and I might not have noticed it, was that the stock might turn a little sharper than the upgraded. But yes, there's a comment in the top tier video, so top tier tried it out, and I don't think it meant anything. So, realistically, I don't think it's a big deal. Because the reticle seems to be about the same size. They shoot the same amount of rockets. Is what it is.
General quarters.
It's not more rockets. It's 10 rockets per plane, both types. It's 10 rockets at 2,000 damage. Strikes the Des Moines, right? You might see the Kleber. Dropping the Kleber is kind of a waste. Although it does get him, it does put him off pace for Charlie. But does he actually hit any torps? Hit one. Well, if you hit a torp, it's not a waste. Tiny Tims are not garbage. They're actually very powerful against battleships. That's the thing you have to remember. Okay, so we've got a fair amount heading to A. So this is probably not going to be the place to be.
Get back!
Yeah. Small and V small and plus a small and other shit. That's just going to be a lot. So...
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
just throw some bullshit in the general direction and start to bail. Good news is we have Charlie though, so that's cool. You watched JTR, John the Ruthless, play Elbing last night, 2900 XP, 311k damage, and lost. Yeah, usually the best damage games are the ones you lose because your team hasn't killed any of the enemy, so you're the one shooting them and sponging up all the damage. It's not really about the damage number, although it's fun. It's fun to get a high damage number. It's about the influence, you know, what are the plays that you're making and how cool, you know, how well do they work out? Of course, if it was 2900 base XP on a loss, that's pretty fucking brutal. That's unpleasant. Oh, he's too far away. Rocket planes will interact with us. Marceau will take shots. Petro, Smol, and stuff might take shots as well. But we can try to assist our Petro bro. 4 clicks is where the actual damage kicks in. Trim off some planes. Still takes a shot. I don't think he priority sectored, which is kind of grr.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
So let's see. It's going to be a small one down here. Is he going to rocket the Petro again? I think so. What else would he rocket? Okay, Smolin backed up for some reason. Kind of strange. Try to help a dude out. There you go, 4 kilometers, we're going to start seeing more damage. He is committed to the Petro. He's committed to losing planes. Probably loses one more, takes the shot. And that misses, although he will shoot again. Yeah, not much happening there. Got some. Got 1,000 damage in. It's not great, but it's something. Still just this giant fucking mess of awful. This dude.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Torps us. Oh, torps the Petro. If I had AFT, I might be able to be a little more effective here. Alright, so Summers is cock blocking the cap. I guess he's going for the CV snipe. Can we force something on the Marceau?
Acknowledged.
Just feels slow. Can see why I have the MVR on blacklist. Oh, he probably just said something stupid or spammed a shitload of
Torpedoes, direct front.
interesting.
Critical engine damage. Torpedoes to starboard. Engine boost activated.
Yeah, I just need to bail. But actually,
Problem solved, sir.
oh, whatever, too late. Suppose we can help with the Richthofen bombs. Let's get the priority sector in. There you go, get a little 1100 bit. Chuck some flak in his direction.
Provide
Maybe he gave up on trying to, like, force the issue. Shima's got a small friend.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
The enemy team is taking the lead.
Well, isn't that just obnoxious?
Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes to port.
They're dark again.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
He's too far away.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy destroyer sighted.
Nope.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Probably do need the additional range.
The enemy is about to win. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Enemy battleship detected.
So what's the way in on this?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
FDR might do something? Fuck, I don't know. I mean, there's a minute left, so maybe I just force a fight. Montana goes down. Cool. That's something. Des Moines dies. That's not so cool. Not better to go to A? Free cap? I mean, I can't get there in time to do it. It's like, ideally, we have people that help us, you know, play. Yeah, he loses his plane. It's not a big deal. It should be a kill on the Marceau.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Yeah, at least we killed the Marceau. It's nice. Nothing. So down here, there's a Smollin, there's Petrofire. Well, there's a Smollin plus there's Marceau, right? Yeah. So like if I make plays down here, there's 3 versus us. Plus there's technically a Richthofen, which could be on top of us. Although we're in a Smollin, that's not an issue. So the question comes in, where should I have... Because I'm playing to try to kill DDs. And I don't think I had a way in on a DD. Think it's carrier time? Yeah, but do you think carrier would go better? That is the issue. No, but it would be more fun. I don't know if it would be, because unfortunately, carrier just feels... I don't know. Like, unless I'm given a situation where I can make plays, it just feels like I'm not... I don't know. Cruiser time. Try Kleber Marceau. I don't have a Marceau, but I do have a Kleber. Kleber. I'll be honest though. I mean, I don't think there was anything in that match that the Kleber would have done differently. So I don't know. I mean, I could have taken longer range shots at the Petro because I'd have more range, but you most always run Nustra Shimmy. Hello, Jam Dearest. Raiding with a party of a whole bunch of raiders. Well, I guess I'll back off and I'll try playing carrier, because at this point there's a whole bunch of people that probably want to see me play carrier, so I will give that a go. What could we play? Could try to play midway and see what happens. Let's go a little try hard here. Hello everybody from Jam Dearest. My name is Escance. I am a CV main, although I'm gonna be honest, after the recent change, it feels less, I don't know. I'm still struggling with trying to figure out how I'm, you know, what's my in? What's the play? What's the next play? And sometimes I really struggle with that, so it's still kind of tough. So we were playing and we were having trouble where destroyers just weren't being addressed. You know, our DD was getting murdered and theirs was doing whatever the hell it wanted to. So I swapped to play a destroyer to try to kill DDs, and I was successful in that, mostly in the Z52, because I'm much more comfortable with that ship and how it plays. We had some pretty cool clincher kind of games. Swapped over to the Smollin because it's a good anti-DD thing, but it's just not working. Like, the positioning is, I don't know, maybe either I'm not setting myself up for success by playing off of my friendlies, or maybe it's a new ship. So gave up on that. I was going to do a Kleber game, but with the raid and a whole bunch of people showing up, we can try going back to some carrier and see if there's something that I can do in this ranked season.
Autopilot mode enabled.
HVAR or Tiny Tim? HVAR. Because there may be situations where I have to help with destroyers, because I cannot guarantee that our destroyers are going to outplay theirs. You go to sleep, good night. We'll see you, Mr. Zoo. Good night, man.
Battle starts.
So, I mean, we can definitely interact with the battleships. That's going to be a highlight of what the US line can do. But I should ask, how did your stream go, Jam Dearest? What are you doing? Introduce yourself to all the folks in the channel if they don't know ya. I know you do the World of Warships. You sinketh the ships and shoot at the ships and do the ship stuff.
Fighter airborne.
There's probably going to be a Holland that wakes up pretty soon. Alright.
Fighter airborne.
Why is this still spotted? I don't understand. Oh, because his AA was on, we saw him at his AA range even if he wasn't shooting us. Or maybe it was the other planes that saw him. I don't know. Moskva. Still haven't seen the Des Moines. Des Moines probably up here. That's a pretty standard Des Moines spot. The battleships pushing together is a little interesting. And Marceau taking evasive action's a little strange too, but that's okay. Try to burn in, flak here, and then we should be able to get through. I don't think I led enough there, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we get Torps in on the Montana or the Des Moines. Can you slingshot rockets now? No, not really. They have a longer reload. It used to be like 3 hours. It used to be like 3 seconds. Now it's like 4. So increasing the reload on the rockets makes it less likely that you can do the slingshot. Try to spot them, CV. Is this another like carrier snipe thing? Spot what? Yeah, he wants to snipe. Alright, let's conserve our boost. It's gonna strike the Venezia, but the Des Moines is... Des Moines is turning out here? Des Moines is turning out. Can we keep him going forward so he takes action against the Stalin? That might be okay. Pop the heal, because this gonna hurt. Maybe that cuts him off a little. He might be able to just accelerate. He's legendary, but it looks like he's going to eat 5. No, he's going to end up eating 6. He was late on the acceleration. So big hits there. Defensive fires up. We lose 1 plane, but we can still drop with 2. And the Stalin's going to be on top of them. We can come out with bombs for the Montana or the Des Moines. Richtofen's going to bomb the Stalin. Does not have the accuracy for cruisers. So might do some damage, might not. Okay, decent hits. Maybe the Montana? Maybe the Montana coasted over the rocks and ripped this dude a new one, because that's more damage than a Richthofen can do.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Be good to go after the Montana here, but this is the focus target at the moment. So this is what I have to do. I do have... Cool. So he's angling to the Montana. It looks like it is the Montana that was dunking this dude. There's probably still fighters here, or there will be more fighters soon. Because that's the plane, so they're going to drop fighters for him. Which they did, so I get 1 drop and have to bail immediately. And we can try to work on the Montana again. Well, not again, but
enabled.
I think this dude's just dead. Not a bad stream, thanks for asking. Won 10 out of 12 games today, not terrible. Hell yeah. That's quite good. That's excellent. That is an extremely successful stream there, Jam Dearest. So, let me type the thing that gives people the link that usually like 1 person clicks. But hey, cool, the Des Moines actually traded. That's good. That is a good thing. Haragumo, we don't have any interaction with. That fighter does not stop us interacting with the Montana. Oh, there's a Holland. Sexy. But I do believe we've raided Jam Dearest before, and I enjoyed doing it. So I can recommend, but I do not watch Jam Dearest enough to give you like a good intro. Because it's always nice when you can be like, this person is, you know, this, and I do not know. We also talked about some holidays. Excited to get away somewhere. What is your ideal holiday? You're a lady that swears at some points. There's a dog cam. The end. I'm sorry, that's cool. I am a lady that swears. There is a dog cam. That is all. I'm sorry, I like that. Oh, and I misspelled Jam Dearest. No! Let me un-misspell Jam Dearest wrong. I'm sorry, that's great. Holland is in Charlie. We can't kill him.
Autopilot mode.
I think I just need to stop. Jambarest. I like it. Grr. There's a Haragumo. Haragumo is in the fighter. I'm trying to work on the Burgone here. Thankfully, the Haragumo's AA is off. So we get 2 drops on the Burgone. Not gonna be enough, but it shouldn't suck. And we probably end up dying to the Holland that's just gonna charge up and kill us, so. I swear I have a dog. I like that so much. Are you French? Do you speak dual languages? I do recognize Finn.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I took 3 years of French. Oh, I guess maybe he's not committed. Interesting.
All stations.
I took 3 years of French, enjoyed it, but my parents made me stop because I was always like a C student. I did not excel at French. It's probably okay.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
But not good enough. No. Yay. Could try to torp this. You can say about cats on tables and such, but nothing useful. Actually, fun little life story thing for me. I have Asperger's. So I have Asperger's syndrome. If you've heard of it, if you haven't, I can explain it. I've got a pretty good little mnemonic for it, which I think is useful. But long story short is, you learn the language very literally. And when I was a kid, I knew there were long sleeve shirts and I knew there were short sleeve shirts, which were called t-shirts. But that was kind of like the extent of my knowledge of shirt. And it was French class that actually taught me there were like lots of different words of shirt. Chemise, I think, was a blouse, and like, so it went down and it gave different names for like 7 or 10 different categories of shirt, and I was so confused by this. Like, are there really this many words to describe, you know, just torso cloth? Like, huh? Which was quite interesting, really. Let's see, we might have to just escape out of this. You too? You have Asperger's? That's cool. It is not often that you meet a female with Asperger's. Just curious, when did you get diagnosed? When did you find out about it? I try to include the rear of the ship for saturation purposes. When you were 30 or 32 now. I was diagnosed when I was 16 or 17. I had philosophically disproven the reason to live, or my reason to live. I didn't see an advantage in continuing.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Which I thought was bizarre. So I asked, I asked my parents, so
Fighter airborne.
I'm thinking this, should I see somebody? And they're, yes. So I'd seen a psychiatrist before when I was a kid, because it's actually fairly common for kids with autism or with Asperger's to manifest a death wish, which sounds scarier than it is. It's more like when I was a kid might say like, "Mom, I'm hungry." Me, I might say, "Mom, I want to die." Not meaning like some existential crisis, just more like, if you're playing a video game and the video game gets old, well, you want to turn off the video game. You don't really want to play it anymore. So naturally, my parents were rather freaked out to hear, what? So they sent me to, a psychiatrist, which strangely enough cured me by playing board games with me. Because, I don't know, I just needed somebody to hang out with. Dumb as that sounds. But anyway, so 16, I'm thinking this, whatever. So I get sent to a psychiatrist and a psychologist. One is going to try to fix you with drugs. One is going to try to fix you with, mental unfuckery. So the guy that fixes you with drugs said, you're depressed. You should take drugs. He wanted to put me on Zoloft. And it's like, I'm apathetic about life. And we tried an antidepressant, which makes you more apathetic. Like, you get less emotionally affected by things. So, it didn't fix me. But the psychologist recognized, like, the way that you think about stuff, the way you describe stuff is really kind of unique. Let me ask you a few questions. He did. He ended up sending me to, like, a person that did testing.
The enemy is about to win.
And that person concluded that I had Asperger's. So for a while, I mean, once you get diagnosed with something, you know, it's really easy to just kind of believe like it defines you. Ooh, that's probably gonna hit. So it's pretty easy to sort of take it as like a life truth, I guess, and I did. But eventually I just realized that it just helps me to understand why the fuck, you know, things are weird. So helps me understand why my thought process is different than others are, or helps me to understand why I express something and people get really confused by it. So that was actually very useful for me. It continues to be useful to this day, because sometimes I'll say something, people are just like, what? Oh, well, I have autism. Let me rephrase, and I'll try to say it a different way. But here's a fun little story about like communication difficulty. So there's a little boy, Asperger's had just started to be kind of diagnosed, and people were paying attention to this, whatever. So this woman is, she's gonna start looking into it. She finds out about this little boy, he's like 5 years old, and she goes out to the parents, you know, calls, can I interview you guys about your son, trying to learn more. They said sure. So she goes over, knocks on the door. They meet her at the door, bring her into the house, you know, take her to a sitting room where there's a couch and some chairs and stuff, right? So they can talk. And she goes in, sits down, and the little boy comes over. And, you know, as she's sitting down on the couch, the little boy asks her very politely, "May I take your jacket?" Only that's not what he said. What he actually said was, "Can I unbutton your shirt?" Which is like, that's a pretty drastically different thing to ask somebody you don't know. But if you think about it in terms of like raw analytic data, may I take your jacket? Can I unbutton your shirt? May I? Can I? Asking permission. So interchangeable. Take your, unbutton. Process of removal from a person. Your shirt, your jacket, things which cover the torso. So very analytically similar, but contextually very different. So it freaked her the hell out, I guess. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. I didn't actually catch the result of that story. I just remembered that that was a story which I found to be useful for understanding language glitches. I'll try the Audacious again. For fun. You would be surprised how many musicians have this. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the more you learn about autism, it's almost like whenever you meet somebody that's just really hyper specialized in something, it feels like, thank you very much for the sub, PHX Valley. It feels like you start to recognize characteristics, you know, of somebody that's really interested or something about it. But that being said, as much as you might look for things, it doesn't mean they're there. Sometimes people are just really innately talented. For those that don't know, because there's a lot of people in the channel, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. What is Asperger's? Well, first off, I'll spell it because it sounds like it's Asperger's, which is pretty obnoxious, but that's the thing. There's two processors in the brain. So two things that churn information and give you data, you know, results. So one is analytic, and then the new hamburger? Yeah, so here, we'll do this while I'm in queue. So there's two processors in the brain. One is analytic, one is empathetic. So analytic processor, you're getting information, like you look at a rock, so you see roughness or smoothness, you see weight, you see color, you see size. Like this is just basic data that you pull in, and your mind routes it over to the analyzing processor, which churns through the data and gives it to the brain or whatever. Empathizing stuff is going to be more like recognizing happiness, sadness, loss, grief, you know, these other more complex kind of conditions that are going to govern, you know, the person involved. So how can I translate this to basically a normal person who, you know, the information gets routed correctly? So if you've ever known a cat or a dog, the more that you know, like you interact with a cat or a dog, you can tell when the cat is happy. You can tell when the cat is sad or withdrawn or pissed off or aloof. You can tell when a dog is excited or freaked out or whatever. You can get all this information by looking, and you know, the information gets routed to the processor, which recognizes it and feeds it in. But if you looked at a turtle, would you be able to tell if the turtle was having a good day? Would you have an idea if the turtle was excited about something? Got a new promotion at work, yeehaw! If you look at a fish, can you tell if a fish is excited or depressed? Having a great day, having a shitty day? It's a fish. Like, there's no read. There's nothing to claw onto. So the problem is, with a person that has Asperger's, of all that information that's coming in off of a person, when you're a kid, all that empathetic shit is ignored. Because it tries to feed it into the analytic processor and it's like, doesn't work, and chucks it out as garbage data. So all of that information just fucking gone. Which can make for some really awkward social interactions. Because usually people expect you to be able to pick up on this stuff. But, you know, doesn't mean that you're always going to. Discovered by Hans Asperger, Austrian man, you think? So we lost a shitload of planes, but we did get a full scout off, and hopefully I'll play better when I'm not talking about an example or whatever. But one of the things that I've learned after knowing about it and learning about this shit in life, females can often have it, but often go undiagnosed because females tend to have a mimic tendency. Females tend to gravitate more towards social structures and interacting with other people, and they will tend to, if somebody does a thing, they'll do the thing back. So whereas a male might be aloof enough to not know what it's doing and simply not repeat the gesture, a female may do it automatically or naturally, in which case it can feel like, well, they get me, they get it, they understand. Maybe not. Can be very interesting. What is our way in? Maybe we work on the Yamato here? Could we do something with the Des Moines, maybe? I think those hit. Marsoze is off, thank goodness. Alright, so we got a good piece of him. Marceau woke up from his nap. Cranky. Probably get one torp off that, not very much. Enjoyed this. Thanks for this filthy CVing. You have to walk the dog now, nearly midnight. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, Jam Dearest. It was good to talk to you. Or talk at the screen with you on the other end of the screen.
Concentrate fire on the target.
But see ya, so...
Roger.
Let me do that. Did I do that? I think I did the thing. I did the thing. Cool. Des Moines at half. We could try bombing a Yamato. I don't know if it would do anything.
Autopilot
Probably have to
mode
bail off
enabled.
that flank.
Fighter airborne.
So I just followed Jam Dearest, and you should too.
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
Probably about there. Super wide. Decent. More damage, please. Don't have a lot of time here. Alright. Need to make sure we're in the attack for these last three.
Concentrate fire.
Because there is a damage reduction effect. Cool.
Nice work.
There's a damage reduction effect for the attacking planes. So it just tries to trim down on what's going on. Torp the Yamato. Oh, we don't have interceptor. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Oh, well, at least he's not getting reset. He's just getting hurt.
Fighter airborne.
Marceau is working on the Venezia, but he's not doing much. Marceau does not work very well from range. The shells are super effing floaty. It's fine. He wants to throw some damage into us. That is okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. I mean, that's going to take about 7 seconds to warm up, so we needed to drop a little earlier than later, so we can try to get a second drop in. Nice. Fighter will latch here. We will lose planes, but it's only going to be 2. I could try to work on the Marceau,
Fire on the enemy warship.
but do I need to? I don't know, I feel like this guy's going to be able to handle it. This guy was already wounded. Maybe we try to set fires on the Yamato, maybe try to bomb the Marceau. Okay, he is winning the trade. We have to assume the Holland is going to come after us, although there is a Worcester, which is cool. Not winning the trade now.
All stations, fighter airborne on the designated target.
Alright, I'll take rockets for that, but we're going to work on the Yamato. His damage con is probably back up by now, but maybe we can set some fires and cause some repression here. I mean, he is burning, so that's positive. That's potentially a good sign. I'm going to let the bombs fall almost all the way until it goes down. Ooh, that's a triple fire. I think we wait for that for a little while. It's a crispy critter.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
The last minute clutch. Maybe that one?
Fire on the target.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Our team has taken the lead.
We'll do that. No! Or, fuck it. I don't know. We might end up dying to a Holland. It could happen.
Our victory is
But I think at this point, this is worked out. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing about that. I'm a lady that swears at some pixels. There's a dog cam. That is all. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you know he's going for the CB. I guess we have to work on the
Fighter
Petro.
airborne.
There he is. There's our bestest, best good friend. Probably about there. 2, 3, shoot. Did he repair that? Yeah, he repaired that right away. Interesting. Okay, and we can take rockets for the Holland.
Destination
Yeah, he was
reached.
definitely like...
Autopilot mode disabled.
I totally read that as Warship Unicorn. He's definitely going for the CV snipe. I mean, why else would you play a destroyer? Why would you play in the game when you could CV snipe? There's just no reason. Especially when you don't use your AA. He woke up. That should be a kill.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Can torp the Petro? Yeah, the quad fire on the Yamato, that was some oof there. No joke on that. Might get 2. Maybe. We did. Plus we broke his engine, that's cool. And once again, he damaged Kond immediately. That will be a kill. Although he had Kutuzov, so I guess he's not. He's losing like, I think he was losing like 1400 a second. It was pretty nasty. He had the 4th fire on his rear from somebody else, so... Hey, wow, Star-Lord, what is up? Are you having a good day? Oh. Well, we're back to 2. Although theoretically, when we started the shindig, we were at 2 and 1 star. Kutuzov's tier 8. Kuznetsov. It's kind of close. It's got a K. Not much. Excellent day. It's been a good day for me as well. I took the day off. I had a few things I needed to do. I created an account for the agency that's hopefully a placement service to, you know, transition to the thing I'm going to do. Yeah, so I bought some clothes I needed, so that was cool. Kuznetsov, the captain, not the ship. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about the captain. I just said the thing wrong. Glad I am well. Rawr. Yeah, it was nice. I've been stressed of late, so not stressed is good. It would be nice to rank out. It feels like it's been a while. If only just to have done it. 1, 2, 3, maybe? Or 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Whap, whap. It's that same Holland again. Okay. So I've been stressed. So the thing with me, I learned a long time ago, if I make like $1,200 a month, I need to have $800 a month in bills because I might take my friends to the movie. In which case I might buy my ticket and theirs and food. And then all of a sudden, like, poof, there goes $80 or something. Or I might end up eating out or something. And it's like, I learned, if I have bills, I have to make sure that I'm earning X amount more than the bills because I need the wiggle room because shit's just gonna happen. Like, I'm not the person to plan every last penny. And similarly with life, I've found that, I need wiggle room. So like, ideally I'm 60 to 70% committed, and I've got 30% of the time to, you know, fuck around or whatever, you know, play a game, do a thing, do whatever. Try to get out of the fighter. Cool. That's actually pretty important to me because when I start hitting 70, 80, 90% capacity, I really start to burn out. His AA was not on. It is still not on. If we hit the latter half of the ship, it was okay. Let me just go ahead and bail. Rather than recall and lose planes, let's just try to make sure those come home. Smolen's going to be harassed, unfortunately, but Smolen does have decent AA, and the Torps are not a threat. So there's a Shima and a Holland down here somewhere? Would you recommend a rewatch of Tropic Thunder? I've never seen that. Although I have listened to a remix from some lines from it. I think it's like, I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. So, Fake movie trailers at the beginning are the best
Fighter
part.
airborne.
So Venezia's AA is not shit. So that means that we have to try to save our heal. Well, there's the Shima, so that's good to know. There's the Holland. So how does our Småland not die? And what do we do here? Could work on the Thunderer, definitely. We could try to work on that, but we need people to deal with this, so...
Requesting support.
Can we do this?
Teammate, I need your support.
So there's a Venezia there, which means he can't really do anything, but once it happens, we need him to handle this bullshit in the south.
Fighter destroyed.
Now I can bomb this and cut off to the right to avoid that fighter. We see there, we miss the thing. It's actually pretty tasty. It's like a 5k, 10k hit. Can you swing back on the Venezia? Maybe. Venezia's AA is actually very strong. It's just short ranged. So it's more for like protecting the Venezia and nothing else. Torps? Really? No radar? Nobody? Nobody wants to radar the thing? Thought I'd seen it? No. There was a thing on YouTube where somebody did like a little song out of I'm a dude. How does it go? Dude, 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 dude. I'm a dude. I don't know. I could try to play it. I don't think I can sing it off the top of my head.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
This fighter is late. And actually gets shot down, which is good. Probably goes down here. Because he's broadside to a Petro. And beached. So he's definitely dead. Yeah. Cool. We need to help against this push, because this is not going well. Småland should be able to dunk the...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Never mind. I do have to help there.
Fire on the designated target.
Acknowledged.
Please don't die. Pop the engine boost. I need to get on this as quickly as possible. I need to give him a... He's trying to heal, but he's getting hurt too badly, and he's not outplaying. Holy fucking shit. Well, Småland got
Autopilot mode enabled.
beat to shit and did not win that trade at all. So, do I help with this? Bruh, I don't... Fuck, man. I don't know what to do here. Where's the enemy's Shimakaze? I mean, you can ping this, I get it, but like... I need help. Fuck! Help here, help there. Problematic. Let's try to come from behind the Thunder, because that's going to give us the best shot. He seems to be going full speed. I don't know if those torps hit. They do not. Alright, so we have to make this shit count really, really, really bad. Right, that was not enough. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, planes. Come on, planes. Aim, you sons of bitches. Aim! Please help. Oh, thank God. Okay.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Good game, everyone.
Okay, so we see Ashima. Holland is still doing Holland stuff. He didn't do anything useful last time, so that's a possibility. He's over here. Ping just went weird. He's got to be chasing the carrier.
Fighter airborne.
Why else play a Holland? Obviously, that's what he's doing. So if he wants to play chase the carrier for a while, then he's not doing anything useful, so... Yeah, no shit, he's over there. That's why I pinged him.
Fighter airborne.
There he is. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Light him, dude. Son of a bitch. Please, please be close enough to do something. Go. Kind of helped. Dude, shoot the... Bruh. Shoot the fucking destroyer. Or not. I mean, who cares? Right? Who cares? That should be a kill. Okay.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Okay. Sure.
Our victory is in sight.
Under Smolensk, we get to try to deal with this guy. Could just work on the Des Moines, to be fair. Let this guy continue to chase us to the ends of the earth.
Torpedoes astern.
Sure.
Torpedoes to start.
Had a decent hit there.
We're holed below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Hey, you should run. The destroyer's coming for you. Thanks, Viking. You got my back, dude. You got my back. We're in this together, man. We're in this together, dude. All these planes fucking dead. Yeah. In this together. Me and you, buddy.
Has taken the lead.
Me and you, dude. This is why I need the Smolensk to not suck. Getting lucky with these bomb hits.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire. Torpedoes astern.
Whatever.
Breach. We're taking on water quickly. The ship is on fire. The ship is on fire.
Nah. I'm sorry, man. This is not worthy of... That's not okay. I think he shot the enemy Shimikaze. I don't know if he did anything else. He didn't get any kills. Killed some planes. Alright, he shot our Smolensk. He did that. He took some chunks out of the Smolensk, I think. I don't know how much he did. But he never touched a cap. Ever, actually. He didn't touch the cap down on this side. He didn't even touch the cap up there. He went around it. So, like, there was nothing that this contributed at all. Other than pressure. I mean, it made me run away. Did that. But nothing. There was nothing that happened as a result of him being in that match. Which sucks. That really sucks.